I'm Jennifer Sanasi. You're watching News 24 Live. Well, our technology journalist Duncan is joining me in studio, and today he's going to be reviewing this brand new Nokia phone, the Lumia 630. Hey, Duncan.
Hi, Jen. But first, did you see the moon this morning over Cape Town? I'm sorry. It was beautiful and fantastic. Big full moon setting behind Lion's
It was absolutely beautiful.
And I saw it because I was driving in at about 6:30 in the morning.
Oh. I like how you just slipped that in there.
Slipped that in. So forgive me. I've been high on sugar for a while.
For a long time.
Right.
All right.
6:30.
Well, let's use that energy to let us know what you like or don't like about the Lumia 630.
Okay. Actually, there's lots to like about this. You know, in the past when we've spoken about the Nokia/Microsoft devices, one of the criticisms I've had has been that the Windows Phone operating system has always been a little immature. It never feels quite complete. Part of the reason is that, you know, there are lots of spammy apps that I found on the Windows Store, but also just in the way that the phone works, just some things you feel, but it should do that. Why is it not doing that? It's getting better.
Really?
I have to say, it's not anything I said, but somebody has certainly been tweaking the Windows Phone operating system. You can see in little bits. Every time we get a new device, we can see that they've tweaked it a little more, and you have a little more functionality every single time. So, what's new, right?
Yeah, I want to see these top features.
Right. No, well, top features maybe not so, but one of the things that is new is that you now have a shortcut bar on the top that you can drag down, where all your notifications will be as well. This is very much what people who are used to Android, people who are used to iPhones have had this for a while. It's a bit new on the Windows Phone operating system, but it shows you that they haven't sort of just put it out there and said, it's there, forget about it. They've constantly been working at it all the time.
And giving the people what they want.
Yeah, another cool feature is if I hold down the back key for a while, then the open apps, they appear, and they also now have a nice close button, so I can
also similar to
very similar to
iPhone
what
and
we're
Android.
seeing on Android and iPhone. It's not a dramatic change, I'll concede that, but it shows you that they're working to make it better and better. You know, one of the dangers is that while we all say, you know, Android is fantastic, Android has almost 90% market share for smartphones, you don't want to have a situation where you only have one mobile operating system.
Right.
You know, iOS or for iPhone, that would be great as well, but you know, the devices are so expensive, they're never going to be truly mass market. You know, they'll always sell in that top 2% category, and that's great for Apple. That's how they make a lot of money. But if you're talking about mass adoption, you really need a device that sells, in South Africa, it needs to sell at around about the 2,000 Rand mark. I would say even the 1,000 Rand mark. This phone sells at around about that 2,000 Rand mark, and you do get a smartphone. So what else does it do?
What else does it do, Duncan?
What else does it do? So Microsoft has obviously been, as I said, they've been tweaking the Windows Phone operating system. One of the things is that you never had before, and you have it now, is on the camera. You have a camera setting now where you can do manual camera settings.
And we've seen this before.
Yeah, yeah, we have. But you've seen this on like the top-end Nokia phones.
Okay, so this is quite good to be on this little guy who comes in at 2,000 Rand.
And that, for me, is the magic. The magic of this device isn't so much that it's a Windows Phone operating system, or even the fact that it's a Nokia. The magic for me in this device is that you have a device capable of LTE that comes in at a price where it will actually sell. You know, it's not just this flagship that sits in the shop window that people can look and stare at and go, oh, but they don't actually buy it. This thing can sell, and you know, it just came out in South Africa. I've been playing around with it. I travel on the train. Let me just take my trauma. Right, so I travel on the train, and I have actually already seen some people with this phone on the train, so it shows you that people, in fact, are buying this one. A nice thing, as a further feature, if I don't break it, you can take it completely apart.
Okay.
There's space there for a normal SIM card, standard, no problem. and an SD card, standard, no problem, and you can of course take out the battery. So I think this phone will have quite a decent longevity as well.
Now Duncan, time for the moment of truth. Would you own this phone?
Yeah, I would buy this phone for somebody that wants to have a smartphone. They don't want to spend a lot of cash. They want usability, functionality. You remember, you still get Office with this phone. So you can effectively start a document on your computer. You can then, while you're traveling, you can pick up your phone and take another look at your document. And then you can continue working on it at home because it's got Office. You also have Nokia Here Maps, which again, I can't stress how important this is to me. I think it's the best navigation I've seen on a smartphone because you can navigate offline, which is miraculous because it saves you on data.
That is actually miraculous.
Yeah.
You can navigate offline.
Yeah, you can navigate offline. I mean, that is a bonus in any language because we know that, they still charge quite a bit for data. So on the whole, it's a good compromise device. It does what it says on the box, and I apologize, it's a bit of a damaged box, but it can be well used. It's a very good smartphone for somebody that wants to get in and buy one.